Hello Internet, my name is Abigail Taylor and my 2020 has been bollocks. Not exactly the usual way to start a YouTube channel, I know, but to call 2020 anything other than a catastrophe feels a bit substandard. I, like many, have lost my job, or I had lost my job. I was furloughed. I spent months inside with nothing to do but cleaning. I ended up losing my job, having to go into the job hunting market during the middle of a pandemic. Thankfully, I was one of the lucky ones. I've managed to find another job, but it's a million miles away from where I thought my career was going, and my whole world has just been turned upside down. I don't know where I'm going, what my next move is, what my next big plan is, as every plan I've made has just fallen by the wayside. And I know I'm not alone in that. I know that there's millions around the world who also share the same issues, the same problems, the same sentiments. And now that we've just gone through Christmas, which has also not been normal in any way, shape or form for nearly all of us, we're at a period of time where normally we would be reflecting on the year just gone and looking to the new year and thinking what our New Year's resolutions would be, what our big plans are for the year. And I'm fairly safe in saying that I'm sure I'm not alone in feeling a bit apprehensive about that. I don't know what my next move is. I have no idea. Every plan I made for 2020 went up in smoke, and I don't know where my life direction is now. I have no idea, and that's something I want to fix. I want to sort that out. I want to work out where I'm going and what I want to do next. I don't want to keep floundering around the way that I have been this year. And while I feel personally like I've handled it okay, I don't want 2021 to just be okay as well. Most of us haven't been able to do very much. I spent most of my time cleaning, a lot of my time cleaning. I think I cleaned this house top to bottom 3 or 4 times just for something to do, because I couldn't go out, I couldn't do anything. Yes, I could go for a walk, but there was a fear of going out in public, of potentially being exposed, and I feel that the world has become more anxious. There's a fear now of ourselves and each other, because there's this unknown entity flying around in the ether that's making people sick. And obviously we know that it's a virus, and you wash your hands, you wear your mask, and you do everything that you can, but ultimately it's something that we can't see, and that has been frightening. It's been scary, and it's put an unknown denominator over everything. It's cancelled massive events, it's closed businesses, it's bankrupt friends and family, and people are hard off and struggling in ways that they shouldn't need to be. And it breaks my heart. And again, I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one that's going through these things, but that doesn't make it any better. So I guess the start of this YouTube channel is to just kind of monitor my progress, I guess. When I was furloughed, I cleaned this house top to bottom, back to front, multiple times over. I got into a routine where I was able to keep things clean and tidy and mess-free without very much effort at all, after quite a lot of effort in the beginning part to get it to a point where it didn't take much upkeep. And then as soon as I started my new job, where I have to commute, that's all fallen by the wayside. All the effort that I'd put even into that has gone up in smoke. And I don't like that. I don't like that all that effort I put into something that should be as simple and as easy as just feeling like you've kept your house in a state that's clean and tidy and mess-free, is such a mediocre want, but it's it's clicked a few things in my head, and I wanted to know if there's a way that I can create true work-life balance, I guess. Can I make my work life and my home life work together? Can I get things to a position where I don't have to put in lots of effort on a regular basis just to keep something nice? Can I free up time for myself to do my hobbies and my passions and the things that I love and enjoy? Because I don't want my job to overtake my life, which is something that I've suffered in the past. So this YouTube channel is going to be me documenting that journey and hopefully reaching some sort of balance, which after a year like 2020, we can all dream, can't we? Because this year has been so shocking, I want to take my life back into my own hands. The pandemic has taken a lot of control from a lot of us. It's put us in positions that in any other circumstance we probably never would have even been in. And for some of us it's been a little easier than others, but I don't think it's been easy for anyone at all. There's very few people, if anyone, that is going to come out of this unscathed. And I'm hoping with all hope that 2021 is just going to be easier for everyone, and I want to document my journey in trying to make my life come back to normal, because it's not. As of right now, at the time of recording this video, I am struggling. Not terribly, but it's been a shell shock to go from not working for months to back to a full-time job that involves me commuting quite a way each day and getting back into the routine of just working a full-time job, maintaining a house and trying to keep up with friends, family and hobbies all on top of that. And I couldn't imagine just being at home all the time. It's been quite difficult during the times of lockdown and quarantine. Now that things are starting to look up, now that we've got vaccines that are coming, although I don't really know when they're going to be rolled out to everyone. I do think there's some sort of calculator, but I try not to read too much into it because I end up sinking down the doom scrolling hole, as a lot of people probably do as well. But I want to put myself in a position where I'm back to being in a rhythm. I want to be productive again. I want to be proactive. I want to be doing more of the things I love. And that was the real big takeaway from me from lockdown, that there was things that I absolutely love and that my soul sings for that I just couldn't do. I couldn't go out and be with friends. I couldn't do silly photo shoots with my friends and some of my colleagues that I've met over the years. I couldn't travel anywhere. I couldn't see anything. And I couldn't do anything. Even at home, I didn't have the means to create the things that I wanted to, that would have helped alleviate some of the tension for me during lockdown. And that's a real big takeaway for me, and I want to change that. I want to make 2021 the year that I can not just better myself, but better my circumstance. Because a lot of control for most of us has been taken away from us. The pandemic has affected things far beyond our reach and have affected things far into the ecosystem of society, businesses, manufacturers, just the way that we behave towards one another even. It's all been altered in a way that we couldn't have even imagined or predicted. And I want to try and work around that now. So this channel will be me documenting that journey into finding work-life balance and hopefully getting to a point where I can do the things that I love again without sacrificing all of my time to just surviving. Because what kind of a life is that? I'm sure that's something that lots of us have worked out this year, that just surviving isn't enough. We need to love life, we need to enjoy it, and especially after this year, we all need to do a little bit more just to give ourselves some joy. I hope to upload bi-weekly, as I do have a full-time job and I'm gonna have to work it all around that for now, and until I'm in a position where I'm a little more quick with these things, I may need the extra time. But I would love it if you would like to follow my journey. You can leave comments down below if you'd like. Thank you for coming to my little corner of the internet, and I hope to see you soon.